Hey guys, we're doing another redraw. I know that we did one like a month ago, but your boy's busy. So today we are redrawing Moonwatcher. This one's from like 3 years ago. Now at the time, I was very proud of it, and I think in the video I said something like, me in the future can say, no, it's really bad, but I like it right now. I said something like that. I'll put a clip in if I can find it. But
We'll be redrawing this in a couple years and be like, yes, I don't know why I did that, but I've fixed it. I don't know why I made Future Me's voice deeper. It's probably not gonna get any less high pitched than this.
I do not like this one, so we're redrawing it. Like, the neck is too long and skinny, even by the cover of the original book's standards, and the line art is shaky, which, my line art is still kind of shaky, that's why I have the thick line art, because you can't really tell, but, like, it's shaky, it's bad, and, like, I do like it when artists do the little beak. I do not do it because I struggle with the colors of, like, what color to do the beak, so it always ends up like they have a beard or a mustache or something. And this is a prime example of that problem because it looks like she has a white mustache. Not that there's anything wrong with women having mustaches, but there is a problem with dragons having mustaches because they're not mammals, last I checked. Although you could have a dragon that was a mammal. But, like, that is besides the point. I did save the little beak thing because I do think the beaks are interesting. I don't draw them because, again, aforementioned, I have issues with, like, that thing in particular. But I do think it's a good thing to keep in mind, okay? Yeah. I like Moon as a character. I find her relatable. Like, I get sensory overstimulated really, really easily, especially in crowds, and I feel like that's really relatable to me personally, as, like, and I feel like it probably is to a lot of people who have sensory issues. That's why she's such a popular character. Although I have noticed that there are some people out there who just do not like her. So, don't know what's up with that, but not liking Moon is like not liking Paige Mahoney. How do you not like Moonwatcher? She's my little baby girl, okay? Actually, I really liked how this one turned out. Particularly with the little beak thing. I might start incorporating that into more dragon designs. Maybe not all the time, but sometimes I've been thinking about doing that. And I don't see Mudwings having them, because I see Mudwings as overgrown crocodiles. But, like, some of them I see as birds, if that makes sense. Like, I see Nightwings as birds. Like, I see them as pretty small. Maybe back in the Darkstalker days they weren't that small, but I see Nightwings as small, at least the ones now. They're probably slightly bigger. Out of all the Phaphyrine tribes, they are slightly bigger than Sea Wings. They're the second smallest, to me at least. But if we're bringing Hive Wings into the picture, then I guess they'd be the third smallest, because as you may have seen in my Pantalan Tribes Headcanons video, I do see the Hive Wings as fairly small because they have such teeny tiny ass wings. You know what I mean? So I see most Nightwings as fairly small. And logically, I don't think this would include Moon, because a lot of the Nightwings say that she doesn't look as skinny as them, which is why this previous drawing is bad, because she's so skinny she looks like an old woman. But I don't think she'd be that big either. I don't think she's properly nourished. I think the other ones are just so malnourished that Moon seems like overweight or something to them. But if you're growing up alone, it doesn't matter if you are in the land of plenty. you probably don't have a very good chance of feeding yourself. You know what I mean? Like, that's not Moon's mom's fault. It's not. But she could have had a better situation. At least in my opinion. Which is why I'm thinking about writing an AU where the Rainwings adopt Moonwatcher. However, I feel like if that did happen, it would kind of like shift what happened. Like, I feel like if the Rainwings adopted Moonwatcher, like, most of the books would not have happened, because then Starflight's book would not have happened. They would have known something was going on with the Nightwings earlier, and it would be a whole thing. Like, it would kind of break that plot line, which would break some later plot lines. So, like, most of Arc 2 and all of Arc, well, not all of Arc 3, like, the end of Arc 3 would not have happened. And I guess Moon still could have gone to Jade Mountain. But, like, I think it would, like, change. So, comment down below if you want that video. Anyways, this is Moonwatcher. I think it's a very good improvement. Sorry, this was kind of rambly. Anyways, bye!